It sounds like we are going to head into game one. We'll see what the picks are, what exactly is going to go down here on the Howling Abyss. So from the State Farm analyst desk to the Abyss itself, it is going to be Zed versus Sett. I feel like we've seen this one before.
I feel like I know who's going to win.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Look at the Bwipo laugh on his face. He knows what's going to happen. So, for those unaware, assassins generally struggle against bruisers. The main reason for that is that bruisers generally have a little bit higher health, as you can see. Like Bwipo's also building health, so very rarely do they ever get within range for you to just execute them. Normally, you need a couple items. Like if they were even at 2 items, then I could see a Zed getting a 1v1 kill against a Sett, but that's not how 1v1s on the Howling Abyss work.
Jeez. This just isn't fair, really. I mean, this is as you would say, VODS, it all started in the draft.
It did all start in the draft. You're quite right.
And it's a struggle. It's a big struggle bus, and Selfmade is the one and only passenger right now. It's not going to look too good for him. When you get chunked out this early, by the way, it's so bad because he now has to spend the entirety until he recalls. He has to respect Bwipo like he's doing here, and Bwipo has the push as well coming into him. Or he did, at least. It's like
it's a bit weird on Howling Abyss because one wave, the cannon minions are split, I think. So they're desynced, which means that I wasn't paying attention to who's spawned. Oh, that was a good flash.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, that was actually really well played from Selfmade. See, that's the thing. When you put in a disadvantage, you got to get clever. You get it sneaky. Oof. And it turns out that. Do you know how you beat brains? With brawn.
Again, why use knives? Fists seem really effective. Here's my question, right? Now that Riot Games is confirmed making an MMO, are we allowed to use the phrase class countered by this channel? Because I agree. I just don't think that there's any way that, like, Sett especially, it's like, oh, that Deathmark's coming in? Guess I'll push W.
Oh, that's painful. I look at Selfmade. He's walked back on, like, 20% health.
Is he dead?
No, it's just...
Oh, his W.
I mean, on the inside, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know
I have
about
lost
this
in
one.
the draft. Now
he's kind of got himself in a bit of a pickle here.
There is no way. It just can't happen.
Selfmade's like, I'm ready for the second game.
If he can finish Eclipse, I think things do get a little bit better because he can like poke, get that bit of movement speed, and go. But the problem is,
so you're the comedian now, eh?
Yeah, okay, all right. It's a bit of a stretch. I'll give you that.
That's
perhaps if Bwipo's hands suddenly break or his keyboard is removed.
It's like if he ever uses too many spells, Bwipo pushes W and always trades up. And the thing about Zed as a champion is he has one spell that basically says, I'm going to push R in this case, and I have to use all of my spells to get value out of this R. I have to literally push every other button. So it just feels...
All right, there's half his HP gone. Bwipo now chasing him down. Oh, he doesn't have the ult, so actually he's fine.
This could go. The creeps are there.
The W's coming back up.
Haymaker, but he's ran out of grit.
Okay.
Okay, I respect the execution. He's went for the pot there, Selfmade. At least I think he had the red pot.
He just needs to be healthy enough that he can actually hit these minions under tower and get some value out of that lifesteal. Because if he stays this low...
But if he stays that close as well, Bwipo's hunting him. He's already used his W.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
Or
tower?
Is it? Or is it?
W? Selfmade.
That's fair, by the way.
This is Attack on Titan. Like, one person has to burn everything. He needs some crazy flying contraptions to zoom around the city. The other guy's just big.
Yeah.
Just big and strong.
Yeah.
Sett's ult cooldown is like, his ult's going to come up before Selfmade
Snowball
does.
misses.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I feel like...
that was... Oh, I like that.
Oh, no.
I actually like that a lot. Selfmade was really close there.
Yeah. You know what? We were kind of doom and glooming that, like it was just like that was 100% Bwipo was going to smash.
I mean,
but that was really close.
But I felt like it was always an upward battle, you know.
Okay, but to be fair, Bwipo took as much damage from the tower as he did from Selfmade.
Probably more.
Yeah. He was a greedy boy. Yeah. Like maybe in game 2 it shifts a little bit. Maybe you see a Sett ban, or maybe they handshake on the mirror match 1v1. I am also surprised that they didn't just handshake.
I would love it if they had a Renekton mirror matchup, because the layers. And if you know you know. Do you know what I mean? But trust me, it's funny if they do a Renekton mirror match.
Well, we're gonna find out. Game 2. Let's take a look. Let's see exactly what the picks and bans have brought us this time. Just the picks in this case. That's us.
That was such a handsome
We're a
draft.
gift
I'm just
to ourselves.
Rengar versus Kalista. So we go back to the draft, and I think that...
What? He's hacking. You see that? It was well out of the bush when he leaped there.
Wait, yeah, what the...
That was
Like,
rubbish.
Guys,
Kalista.
Rengar has always been perfectly coded and has never had any technical issues whatsoever.
Okay, so this is another one though. It's kind of like ranged into melee, but because of the bushes, it's not really as melee as it,
Well,
as it
also,
could be.
fun fact about Kalista passive, if she loses sight of you while her auto's in flight, it hits the ground and does nothing.
Is that still a thing?
Is it? I think unless
thought
they
that was a
removed
bug.
it.
I
No,
have
it's
not
not.
played
It was an
Kalista in a
intended feature to
long
balance
time.
out her ludicrously OP passive. But
Yeah.
as you can see, it's looking
okay.
quite
Oh, the
balanced.
flash. Okay,
But I don't
Ignite
know,
comes through.
Bwipo with his cooldowns.
Yeah, but he has the... He has...
Juke?
No.
Brush?
Barrier.
Oh, no!
What? He lost the Hail of
Mate.
Blades proc. So he didn't have that insane attack speed. That's what gave him all his initial damage.
It's like when Selfmade plays League of Legends, 2 + 2 = 4, but when Bwipo plays League of Legends, 2 + 2 = 5, and there's just like no getting around
but
it. It just
also
doesn't make
the
sense.
early Thornmail.
Yeah, that's
AD
just
carry
rude, though.
too.
Like, honestly, who does that?
It's almost like Bwipo's played this matchup before.
That's true. These are both like the top picks that, as a top laner, you're probably excited to play, but as anyone else on the team, you're like, please do not pick that champion.
That's a little bit BM though, honestly. You're talking about the way of the samurai and honor and all that stuff. Where's the honor in Bramble? That's some Shinobi shenanigans if ever I've seen it.
If you hit me, you die.
Oh man. Yeah, he's got some more items now as well. So whoever gets the first kill, I thought you have a really strong advantage, obviously.
But
even more so.
I think it was Dracos that was saying there's like a really good bounce back XP. I do not know how XP works on this map, so I've just kind of automatically taken Dracos' word for it.
Yeah, so if it's like last year, and I don't know the minutia of changes that have been made outside of the 100 minion kills, it's designed so that you can catch up.
Yeah.
The map is very deliberately designed so that you can catch up. Like, it definitely rewards you for getting an advantage. Like, when you get a kill, you get a reduced empowered recall so that you can always get a good back. But, like, shutdowns are massive. Like, having one kill gives him a 450 gold shutdown. So if Selfmade does get a kill here, he can't come back.
He's just going to kill
Yeah,
it.
it's not going to happen.
Knife Cat does knife things.
It's just not fair, man. Those bushes must be a lot thicker than they look. Because, I mean, he's sauntering quite far out of those before he jumps on the Selfmade.
What is it? The long jump? You know, he's just like he's taking that running lead. You know what I mean?
3 steps. It's like more. If it was basketball, we'd call it traveling. But at this point, we're like, all right, it's all-star. We'll let him get away with it. Bwipo does advance to the finals, which will be played live on Sunday. But up next, we have Elwin.